Okay. Huh. Boy. That's funny. Oh my gosh. So funny. Alright. We're gonna equip this. Meow. A pretty ridiculous light cone, honestly. 30% attack. Max energy greater than 300. Regenerates fixed amount of energy. Increases the wearer's attack by 40%. Alright, time for this. And then I'll level Archer too. It shouldn't take too long. I think I have all the resources for them. Or at least I should. I don't know, maybe I'll run out. You know, it's looking like a possibility. We're not gonna have credits. Let's see what Smart Group says. Yeah. Let's see. Wind damage? Great. Energy? Great. And go here. And this is gonna take forever. Do 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 do. These resources I'm not worried about because I've been farming for them for Archer and Saber. I'm beginning to think we might need a farm for credits, which that's something. Man, might actually need to do that because we might actually run out. Holy cow. Alright, well then the next thing would be... Okay. For every 1 point of core, she gains 3 points. Okay. Let me make sure something. Gains 1 core point. Allies is ultimate. Increase damage for 2 turns. For every 1 core resistance point consumed. Fixed amount of energy. What is this? Wind damage. Deals 10 instances of damage, each being wind. 1 random enemy. Only 1. Oh. The next base attack switches. We release Golden Scepter and only release Golden Scepter can be used. So what's the max amount of stacks she can have? It's the King of England? Indeed it is. With her light cone. Huh. How are you doing, boy? Apparently she can be in Phaeton's territory effects. That might just be during this event. Well, I'll test that. Or it's a bug. But I've been seeing stuff about that. Wanna know how Saber became a father? What the heck? Sure. I might actually run out of credits. Give me 1 second, okay? I'm gonna run out of credits. I actually don't have enough credits to level Archer. See, I have the material, but I don't have credits. Let's see, what's highest priority? I think this... Yeah, skill, ultimate, base attack, talent. Talent seems kind of useless in terms of how useful it is in comparison. I'm not saying it is useless, I'm just saying it's not as impactful with each level when leveling compared to the rest of these. Okay, now we're using our tiers, the Themis. Okay. I have excess. Cool. 9999. Okay, and then I actually have materials this time. Look at that. And I actually have a set for her, even if it's well. Let's see. Yes. This is going into the trash. We're switching to this. See, that's already leveled. All the stocks. I think the main thing we gotta focus on is the energy too. Oof. You're about to consume something that's high rarity. Oh no. Crit damage, attack, perfect. Boost that wind damage. And that's alright. It's not good. It doesn't suck. This is kind of booty cheeks. In fact, let me switch back. Actually, let's go to Archer. Equip his light cone. Do. Really? That's his best set. No suitable main stat relics for this part. Oh. That is interesting. And what is suitable main stat for him? I'm guessing it's probably crit rate. Who would ever guessed? Mordred? Okay. I know nothing about fate. Go down to identity. Okay. Let me do that. Let me read this. Armorless. Oh. Oh. What the heck? Saber of Red. What the hell? I'm trying to find identity. Where? Oh, identity. There we go. The Knight of Treachery, son of Arthur. Here, let me actually switch to her while I read this. She's actually female despite being raised as a secret male heir, known as the rare villain who managed to tarnish the glorious legend at the end of her life. She was conceived between Artoria and Morgan Le Fay. It says her sister. Unorthodox circumstances, Artoria, normally female, was pseudo-male at the time during Merlin's magecraft to consummate her marriage with Guinevere. This part I'm not reading out loud. A Homologous-like clone of Artoria due to her status as a homologous-like being given much faster growth period than regular human. Her lifespan was far shorter and was raised in secret and told to hide her status and obey the king until the time was right. What the hell is fate lore? God. Told her to inherit the throne, Morgan bid one day to defeat the king of night and take his place. She did that bear the same obsession as her mother. She felt ashamed for her twisted birth, unconsciously acting jealous of normal people with special innocence that children possess. She worshipped the perfect king. Like actual mythology, it kind of is. It's pretty messed up. Given the helmet, she was never told to remove in front of others. She was eventually sent to Camelot under Morgan's recommendations. Became one of the Knights of the Round Tables, given her sword despite unknown origins because of her abilities and straightforward mentality, mental chivalry. Protected the way of knights. She learned of parentage and was told the king didn't know. Morgan tried to instill that the king would never accept such a child, but she was. While shocked, wrath and joy was not a proper being. Bearing the same blood as the king, being the son of a superior king, she felt in the name, reality, mind, and body that she fit the true successor of King of Kings. She wouldn't, without having the slightest feelings of rebellion, approach the king with delight and with... Wow. Victoria rejected her very clearly. She said that while Mordred certainly born from her and her sisters plotting, and she'll not recognize Mordred as the son or give the throne. Mordred believed that it all due to the king's hatred. For Morgan, it'd be impossible for the son to be accepted, thinking that reason why the title was the weakest. Her great love for the king up until hatred burned, resulting distrust around tables. The king spread and reigns of power in Camelot ceased once the king departed for Rome. Mordred became the leader of the rebellion. Let's see, the conflict eventually led to the final fight, Battle of Camlan, where both armies were dying in heated battle. The two faced off in the middle of a blazing battlefield. Wow. Due to being bound by a strong curse, Mordred's system swung her sword after her death, leaving a fatal wound on Artoria, who later died of her wound. Damn. That's, yikes. That's not what I meant to click on. Oh yeah, I even mentioned it's basically all Merlin's fault. This sword wasn't hard to pull out at all. Merlin indeed became the king. Everyone wishes wouldn't be hard for you at all. I'm over Altria. Hard pressed they can meet everyone's expectations. They choose more fitting king by the time. Then I'll do my best to meet everyone's expectations. Now the girl long since become aware of how profound the tragedy would be. The king does not speak and simply grasps the sword tightly, and the stone gives out and thundering roars. The sword is pulled. Yeah, that's kind of funny that Morgan's the enemy, but then Merlin is the reason why all that went to shit. Yikes. It's so messed up though. I mean, the concept is weird, but the aftermath is what's so messed up. It's like, well, clearly this is gonna cause problems. William Merlin wasn't a dumbass. He's like the Wizard King from Dungeon Soup videos. I'm gonna run out of credits. Like, it's like every wizard in D&D. Funny enough, that's what Dungeon Soup is based off of, is D&D. So it all makes sense. I don't know if I'll be able to play Archer today, because I think I don't have the resources. And I need to change this piece, because it sucks. It all goes full circle. For real. Crash. 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 I guess I'll craft 2 more and see how it all goes. Let's see. Trash. Acceptable. But still trash. Right, I don't have this material. So let's craft 2 more and hope that it's actually something. Let's see. Trash. That's better. Still trash. Well then. When life gives you lemons. Don't be like Merlin. Alright. Time to level Archer and run out of all my resources. Oh boy. They did a good job with the models though. Like there's actually quite a bit of detail on them, and then Saber had quite a bit of detail too. It's just not voiced in English, which is fine. But funny enough, what is it? Archer, or is it the other guy in the collab that's not playable? Everything he says in Japanese is actually English. So then it's kind of like, huh? What happened to you? The Legend of King Arthur? Lancer, yeah. Legend King Arthur is one of the inspirations for D&D that D&D inspired Wizard King. Then Merlin from Fate is based on both Legend Archer and acts like an actual wizard. Uklam? Oh boy, I don't think I have enough credits. This won't be accredited. Because next we have his traces. Probably the fastest I've leveled a character because it's 2 characters. Stop being poor. Listen, it's too many characters in such a short period of time. I always get their traces up to at least 9, and then if I use them a lot, and oh, this is the second time in like 2 months I've run out of credit. Guess we'll have to use Saber to farm more credits. Although I don't know what team to use on Saber. I've been trying to think about that because she wants other characters to use ultimates to give her a damage boost. And then she has the energy mechanic. So obviously we need Hawaho with Saber. But otherwise, I'm not 100% certain. You know what? So enough standard banner pulls. Zhang. Aw. Poland is a sad nation. The people of Poland are sad. They're born sad and die sad. What the heck? I feel like that's a generalization. It's probably not accurate. They're the ultimate counter to harmony. Well, harmony is not real happiness. It's fake happiness, so it works out. Maximum skill point by 2. Wait a minute. So if I use Archer with E6 Sparkle, how many skill points am I gonna have? Too many. One of our Eidolons because it increases the cap again. Creator of Cyberpunk Edgerunners confirms. Why are the... Is the creator from Poland? It's kind of funny, like Arcane was made by a French studio. And Edgerunners, I have no idea. I don't know anything about the creators. Yes. Oh, that's so interesting. The animation for Edgerunner is actually pretty amazing. There's so many small details, even for anime. Like, there's backlighting on the characters, depending on, like, the neon lights. Depending on the scene, of course. But it's just, like, it's so crazy detailed for anime. Uh-oh. Alright. Yeah, look at that. 581,000 credit. It's safe to say I'm going to run out of credits. Hmm. The reason why Edgerun is so sad because making people sad put a smile on his face. Ouch. I mean, there's probably truth to that. Oh. Wait a minute. What the frick? What happens if you use Chingchoy with Archer and Sparkle? Because it says every time... Wait. No, that's not what I was reading. Wait. Oh no, after Archer's teammates attack enemies, one charge. Never mind. I misread that. Maximum charge of up to 4. Actively using skill 5 times or skill points are insufficient. Exit circuit connection. Okay, so skill puts them in circuit connection. Okay. They're born sad. Ooh. Okay, I have run out of credits officially. That really sucks. 48,000 credit. And why the heck is this even equipped? Please tell me this is quantum damage. Okay. What is this? Energy. Okay. What are credits? Who needs them? Personally, I think credits are outrageous. I don't need credits. You know what? Let's see what the game says. What team should we make? Let's see what the game says. It's technically not wrong about team. It's just... Let's see. Let's see what it says about Saber. I'm just curious. Sunday Tribi Wow. That makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. Let's do that. Actually, do I want to do that? Is there another team I could replace? Story team. There's Castro Rice. But really, this team is the easiest to fix because we'll use this for Archer too. They really add more.
Don't push yourself too hard if you're feeling tired.
God, I was in English. Scared the crap out of me. The sword's invisible? Why is the sword invisible? He's just flinging air at this point.
Hey, excuse me, I was here first.
Well, there's only one answer to this. Reddit. I have to farm credits. Whoever thought that's just depressing. Terminus travels against from the future. They appear at every moment of finality, bringing prophecies of the future. According to Elegy, a member of the Creed Exquis, finality is the end of other aeons and paths. Finality causes the amber to rupture, immortality to wither, music to mute, light arrows to dim, the dark sun to reduce to ashes, and the tavern to be covered in dust. Even destruction itself not be spared from destruction. They literally predicted what the Lord Ravagers would destroy. The only thing I'm confused by, because Nos, we know Nos will die, unless that's the whole point of Amphoreus. It's going to stop Nos from dying. That's why Lygus wants the scepter to escape Amphoreus. Yeah, amber to rupture is preservation, music is harmony, light arrows is hunt, dark sun reduced to ashes. What is that?
A moment of divine insight
Oh,
arises from
nility.
enduring patience.
That makes sense. And then tavern is elation. But what about erudition?
Serenity is before me.
It's coming. I feel that wind.
Tavern to be covered in dust is elation, right? Oh.
I heard the call.
Oh.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
What if this is predicted that erudition can be destroyed? I mean, yeah, that's my point. What if what we're doing in Amphoreus actually saves erudition from being destroyed? Since that's the whole point of what Lygus wants to do. Since I'm guessing Lygus is Iron Tomb. It's just the embodiment of Iron Tomb.
A moment of divine insight arises from enduring
And
patience.
it's missing his abundance, but King Shao covers that. Well, I mean, to be fair, immortality withers. You missed immortality to wither. That's abundant.
Serenity is before me.
That's interesting.
In this mortal form, I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
It's her, okay, that's just her attack. Okay. She seems pretty strong. And I have crappy stats on her.
I'll overcome the
And
thorns.
600,000 damage, that was 5 enemies, so...
Doubt farewell.
Let's see, if we do the math... So once again, we see Phainon predicting the future, which makes sense if they represent time. Okay, so we're doing about... Divided across 5 enemies, it's 114,000 damage on our ults. I guess I had 11 stacks when I did that, now I have 14. That attack's cool. I'll do this a couple more times.
I've heard the call. Serenity is before me.
Okay, I'm gonna test something.
The West Wind. Away we go!
We're gonna get rid of Tribby and then we're gonna throw in Phainon.
Guide you on
And
your
Mr.
path.
Self cannot use fair reduction. Phainon's gonna kill Nanook. Hmm. Well,
Doubt farewell.
he only scratched Nanook. He didn't really... L plus ratio, what's his face? Zephyros. So he still has a way to go. Not quite there. Not yet, anyways. That doesn't mean he won't reach that point. It's just not yet.
Serenity is before me.
Sunday can just make Phainon into an ant because he knows how.
Torment and doubt farewell.
Eh?
This mortal form. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
That was under the guidance of Enna. Enna's power,
Serenity is
I
before
should
me.
say, because she's dead. She's Devourer. Wow, that ultimate is so cool.
I'll overcome the thorns. Torment and doubt farewell.
I do want to try Archer, but we're going to try something after this. Amphoreus is same as Sunday's E6 multipliers. Number of times has reset. Press X to doubt. No, the numbers actually have to do... There's a couple of things. The number actually is the hex color code of Phaeton's colors. It's also the number of ones and zeros. The number of zeros is, I can't remember. One of them is 12 and the other one is 13, meaning there's still one flame chaser alive. So it's they chose that number intentionally. Let's go back to Archer. I am curious how it's gonna relate to Genshin too, because now that we've had stuff from HSR bleed into Honkai Impact in part 2, like with Permanence and Remembrance. The whole shade thing for Genshin makes me wonder. Because essentially, the primordial one, which is a descender who split into the shades, he killed the primordial being that essentially created the Severin Sovereigns that was native to Teyvat. And the principles imposed this forbidden knowledge, which descenders are immune to, like the Traveler, hence why we can read certain things. But My guess is the primordial one is probably like heaven. My guess. Ooh, is probably the finality of Genshin. We know Sunday will eventually be on Amphoreus. That's true. And we are only halfway through Amphoreus' story. People keep on forgetting that. I see people arguing about stuff. It's like, well, we're only halfway through it. It still has 6 more months. Just because we have this, angry, white-haired dude that's a Lana. Doesn't mean it's the end of Amphoreus, this plot. Alright, let's debunk something. Let's see. We have 4 more years till we get Abundance Yangqing. Or sooner. I want to make sure that I level everything on him. 9, 15, 15. E1. Light cone. Okay. I just want to debunk something. It might just be a thing with the event if you use Phainon on the event. Or it's a bug. I just want to make sure. I'll test that when we actually do the collab.
Serenity is before me. In this mortal form, I will watch over you and guide you on your path. A future will come. Get there.
What are you doing? You'll see. Just wait. It'll all make sense.
Existences of a future will come. Get there.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's just an event thing. Or a bug. But thankfully that doesn't happen outside. Why am I farming XP? Well, that was not what I wanted to do. Alright, now we bring the sparkle with the archer. Oh, and his stuff's not leveled. Well, I guess that's life. When life gives you lemon. Time to cheese. I mean, we get 10 skill points total with Archer and E6 Sparkle. Yeah, he still does damage without his artifacts. When life gives you lemons, cheese.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
Can you find the answer?
The reason why Screw's gonna die is because he's given a death clock in the Black Forest. Oh, maybe that's why he's not playable.
I'll overcome the thorns, tormented doubt, farewell.
Well then. Basically screwed in more ways than one. Is the death clock? Is that entry in Similar Universe, or we just hear about the death clock and not have a lore entry on it? It's an SU? Okay. I'll read it in a second then. I know I've read the clocks before, but I don't remember what the death clock said.
Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer? I'm gonna hold everyone.
Get them! Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Fiends are devils. I'll crush them all.
Heard the call. Torment and doubt, farewell.
Okay, the consecutive turns is kinda...
In this mortal
kinda ridiculous.
Guide you on your path.
Even with E6 Sparkle, I'm running out of the skill points.
stay put! Get them!
You know, for a free character, he's kind of ridiculously strong. I know these are trash mobs, but still. Mechanical clock? Okay. Yeah, I'll read that in a second. I'm just curious.
Feeling spiffy? I'm gonna hold everyone back.
Get them!
Let's... Can you find the answer?
So SU. Okay, so I gotta go to the Herda space station. Forget there's a difference between DU and SU. Okay, I should have it. I've gotten most of the clocks. Yeah, these ones. Surprised I actually haven't gotten those. Green fingers. Yeah, we've gotten all the clocks. The Second Rupert Rebellion. The IPC had once planned a brutal extermination of all mechanical life across the cosmos. Fortunately, before the plan was passed, the IPC heard Skrull was selected by NOS to join the Genius Society. The IPC made this mechanical clock as a gift to appease the new genius. This gift is very unremarkable in today's use, but the era when mechanical beings were persecuted, the birth mechanical clock itself is a symbol of peace. I don't think that's the right clock. So many people want Screw to be playable, completely forgetting the amount of death legacy has. Yeah. This one's just a sign of peace. But this one, let's look at this. After the end of the second machine crisis, many robots became very anxious about and sense about possible conflict. It's the right clock. It's a symbol of peace. It's also kind of a backhanded symbol of peace because, you know, extermination of mechanical life. And they conveniently gave it to him, a mechanical life form. After the end of the second machine crisis, many robots became anxious and sensitive to any possible conflict or rumor claiming that mechanical life forms will bring a final disaster. Drew the attention of all robots. They formed an expedition team to scout unexplored lands 3 times. They reached an island, southernmost tip of the land, and dragged out rumors creator from forest and utter darkness, a master artisan who hid mountains to study evil technology. Like the rest of people got gifted the clock, but it mentions nothing about other people with the clock. Because it says they made the clock as a gift. Or I'm confused where you get that information. It's a clock specifically made for Scroolum. That's what they want you to believe. That's true. I mean, the IPC, if there was anything with propaganda, it's the IPC. They're the literal scumbags of the universe.
Serenity is before me.
You know what? I'm gonna autoplay this.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Go, go, go.
The West Wind, away we go!
I'm just doing this so we can level Archer's relics.
Serenity is before me.
Just kind of a dead brain character, just when I'm auto-playing. We're not fighting any like hard enemies. It's just click the same buttons, boom, nuke everything. Everyone who else got clock and black forest either Kairos or went missing since IPC who made this clock's piece harder, just the thing that kills them. Oh, I see what you're saying, because the clocks. Yeah. And we know time has to do with finality, so it is kind of suspicious to begin with. Yeah, so they probably didn't actually make the clock. They probably got it from the Black Forest. It was just like, oh, I have this clock. We, quote unquote, made it for you. That actually seems like an IPC thing to do. And I guess it's a fair point. Be sure to keep your metal intact so we can salvage it for money. Boy, not suspicious clock, definitely. It's very wholesome. Very trustworthy. I highly recommend trusting the clock. Totally not suspicious. Wow, that was incredibly, bizarrely shit stats. 2 into HP, 1 to defense on a double crit piece. Could be worse, I suppose. They group up the rest of the clocks. That's a good point. Yeah, that's pretty sus. I've gotten a lot of effect hit rate today. I thought it was group. Oh yeah. I read that twice. What does Lycoon do? Crit rate. What's his crit rate?